Now you look at Carolina, they go to Chicago. Chicago does cover the closing number, the early number. People got in on New Orleans, got the winner. But Chicago, actually, I thought in many ways was the better team than New Orleans today. But when you have 5 turnovers and you're -5 in the turnover margin, only lost by 7, but I'm thinking that the market thinks that Justin Fields may be back with that thumb, that he's going to return. So this was like 1.5, I believe, on the opener. And now you're seeing 3 minus $1.20. I know at Superbook at Westgate here in town. So seeing 3s pretty much everywhere. Part and parcel of Fields returning. And then the market just being down on the Panthers, because this was the market came in on the Panthers today because this was a good spot, because you finally got a win over Houston. So it's like, okay, you got the monkey off your back.
Feeling better.
You could play a little bit loose. And also, this is Frank Reich against his old team that fired him mid-season. And you lose by 2 touchdowns against a team that didn't even have 200 yards of offense.
It was a tough one to watch. And again, you hate to throw it all on Bryce Young, but I kept sitting there thinking, is Frank Reich going to bench him and play the Red Rifle? And, maybe, look, at this point of the season, you just go, why bench him? Let's just keep playing him. Let's keep throwing him out there.
You have to let him work through it. I mean, you have to.
He's the number 1 pick in the draft. Look, there have been picks, and Zach Wilson, the experiment of the number 2 pick in the draft for the Jets, I think we all know what he is now. He's a backup quarterback, right? He's kind of proven that through 3 years. I don't know that that's going to be Bryce Young. I hope it's not. I hope he proves us all wrong. But when you watch C.J. Stroud and what he's able to do as a rookie, even Will Levis and his 2 starts now for Tennessee, who would you rather have? I mean, it's not even close, and that's why C.J. Stroud, by the way, is minus $5 betting favorite to win the Rookie of the Year now. Bryce Young looks lost right now. To the Bears' point, Tyson Bagent turned it over a ton today. That was a winnable game for the Bears in New Orleans, but he did not have a clean football game at all.
No, he did not. I'm guessing that, like we were saying, that Fields is going to be back. And, look, even if you're down on Justin Fields, he certainly has a higher ceiling than Tyson Bagent does. I agree with the market move on the Bears, at least at this standpoint.
4 turnovers for Bagent, 3 picks, and a fumble lost. And that was my best bet, was Bears plus 9.5, as Moneyline Miller, our producer, knows from last night's show. So I barely get home there. And I thought I wasn't going to have to sweat that until you have to sweat it at the end, but at least the Bears.
This is also DJ Moore, who was part of that trade to acquire Bryce Young. I expect he'll have a big game next Sunday.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.